It was the hit. A couple of blue shirts got in the way. Pakistan picked up a blow against Pakistan in the second half. Gurnath Singh Grewal has been benched. Rishikanta partnering Samson in a midfield chamber. Rishi and Vishal Yadav a blow against Pakistan will look to provide the width, and Mohammad Arbash very central. Gurnath Singh Grewal has been benched, and Omang Dodu will lead the line. Oh, keeper comes out, early chance. Suraj Singh called into action within the first 3 minutes. Omang Dodu. This battle going to be quite intriguing. Omang Dodu versus Ronan Sullivan. The two goal machines. Both have scored 2 goals each and would like to add to their tally. Omang Dodu mentioned that he was happy with his performance and wants to contribute his form against Bangladesh. And, the goal is very simple. Win 3 points and top the group. And Sullivan, during the pre-match yesterday, also remained positive about beating India. Mentioned it was a great win against Pakistan and against India. And they want to win as well and top the group. This encounter really promises to be a competitive affair, with both teams eyeing the top spot in Group B. And for India, the objective is clear: build momentum, tighten defensive organization, and carry confidence into the semi-finals. AG start from the Blue Coats. Couple of times Bangladesh already invaded their territory. Rodrigo Branches had a good game against Pakistan. Few brilliant first-time challenges. This was the previous chance. That was Nazmul Faisal, who was on the run and had to come out. Suraj Singh. More than 70,000 fans have turned up watching this. The number now nearly 80. We'll come back to that. A feisty challenge. And that's what you expect in a Bangladesh versus India game in the SAF Championship. There's Mohammad Manik who's down. Ooh. Full-fledged, hurt himself in the process. Free kick for Bangladesh. As I was mentioning, 80,000 fans watching this through our platform. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon. And keep supporting us. Nazmul Faisal. Free kick for Bangladesh. India slightly on the back foot. Nazmul Faisal floats it in. It's up in the air. And somehow India managed to clear their lines. Omang Dodu, can he spring a counter? And managed to win a free kick. High boot. There you go. Clearly a high boot from Ridwan, the man who plays for PWSC. He represented the Bangladesh under-17s as well. He's got 8 appearances and a goal. The right back. It's Mohammad Kaif. He plays his club football for South United, a Bengaluru-based club. The first touch was quite extraordinary from Rishi. Sails one dummy, Chingakam couldn't find his teammate. India recover possession. Omang Dodu. And now it comes out to Rishikanta. Samson. And they got to keep hold of the ball. Spend some time on it. And find the rhythm. That was completely stray. And ran out of play. Now the Group B, a story still unfolding, a puzzle not yet complete. And every result so far has shifted the balance and every goal has carried weight beyond the moment. And qualification hangs in the air, not yet claimed, not yet denied, and this evening could shape the final lines of this chapter. In acres of space, on the right flag, Mohammad Arbash, the Classic Football Academy product, now with BFC reserves, dislodged, dismantled. Bangladesh pinch possession. Hustled off the ball, Samson Singh. Good tempo, good pace in this game. India trying to buy some time on the ball, trying to slow down the tempo. The surging ball up front, can he get there with his pace? And almost. It was a crossfield pass. And Rishi was interested. Another player from the Classic Football Academy. Rishi. Not on the same wavelength, miscommunication. And he can exploit that gap. Chandan Roy, the Bashundhara Kings midfielder. Chandan takes a tumble. Was there any contact? The referee doesn't think so. Dynamic with significant playing time for his club this season. 25-26 in the Bangladesh Premier League. In the SAF Under-17 Championship, he was the player of the match against Nepal. And Mohammad Manik will also continue to threat India with his physical presence. Will just operate from the side where Chingakam is deployed. Roshan Singh on the left, though, defensively very strong. Ronan Sullivan from Philadelphia Union Academy to the Bangladesh national side. Player of Bangladesh origin. His brother Quinn Sullivan was scored against Inter Miami this season for Philadelphia. He scored a couple of stunning goals against Pakistan, one directly from a free kick and a clinical header from Sheikh Shangram's cross. And he finds some room for the delivery. Has gone out. Took a nick. Corner for Bangladesh. The 2 weeks of preparation, of bonding, of building something that goes beyond tactics. A team that understands, a group that believes And Mark Cox speaks of togetherness. This could be the moment. That was so close. Went up for it. Was unmarked at the back post. A telling ball in from the corner. And questions will be asked on India's defensive work. That was swung in by Murshid Ali towards the far post. Just had to keep it down. Unable to find the framework. That didn't carry. On the far left, Vishal Yadav was scored within the first couple of minutes against Pakistan. Setting the early pace. The result could have been something different in that particular game. A few of the decisions didn't go in their favor. Well, that's football. The rub of the green went India's way. And the Blue Coals did manage to capitalize onto their chances, which Pakistan couldn't. It's a game of small margins. And in a game of this stature, you're not going to get too many openings. Chandan. He's got a terrific work rate. The number 8 of Bangladesh. He plays his club football for Bashundhara Kings. Ashikur Rahman. He takes a tumble. He's clocked 139 minutes this season for PW Sporting Club in the domestic league. Trying to organize. Samson yet to make into the BFC senior side. A place for the reserves. Featured in the Reliance Developmental League as well. Can he turn? Can he get the better of his marker? India manages to win a free kick. A foul committed on Vishal Yadav. And elevated to the Punjab FC senior side. A part of the Punjab Indian Super League squad as well. And look at the enthusiasm among the fans. Watching it from the roof of the apartment. We've had 1 lakh viewers. That's quite a landmark. 100k fans watching this live. A free kick for India. The last touch of a red shirt. Corner then. We are really obliged for this incredible support from you guys. Absolutely massive numbers. Omang Dodum in corner duties. Swung in a great area and India scores. What a clinical header. Vishal Yadav 2 in 2. And a Derby Day delight for the Punjab FC winger. The man who scores in games. Brilliant leap. Made sweet contact with the ball. And Mohammad Ismail Mahir, unnerved. Sublime finish from Vishal Yadav. And the Blue Coals go in front on the 18th minute mark. Right place at the right time.
There we go! There!
Umang Dodum turns provider. After scoring a couple in the last game, 3 goal contributions now from the number 9. He scored 3 goals last year in the SAF Under-19 Championship on his home soil. And the number 9 on song. Is mentioned so crucial in a game of this caliber, expected to be tactical. From patience comes precision. Vishal Yadav writes his name into the moment. Can Bangladesh find a response? Nazmul Faisal, the man who led the under-19 team to the SAF under-19 final last year. Can Bangladesh equalize? The aerial balls have given the Indian defense. Surat Singh gathers. Tickle round the back. The goalkeeper on the deck needs treatment. And the fans, they know the game is far from over. We've seen stranger things happen in the sport. And last season, if you remember, at the under-19 finals, India took the lead in the first minute via Shami's free kick from almost 35 yards out, and Bangladesh fought back in the second half and eventually lost it in the penalty shootout. More than 20 minutes on the clock. India not just leading, but beginning to settle into control. The football, as Mark Coxon so vividly puts it, as a habit, a cruel, untimely habit of pulling you down just when you feel at your highest. And whoever meets Nepal meets momentum. The 2 wins from 2, a side already assured, already aligned. Shangram Sheikh. A good accuracy on that cross. A goal kick given, asking for a corner. Murshid Ali. Got to watch out for Sheikh Shangram. can deliver pinpoint balls from deep. He's got a menacing left foot. We saw Bhutan score a late winner last night against Sri Lanka. Not always the loudest, not always the favorites, but increasingly the spoilers. A team that stays compact, waits patiently, and strikes when least expected. And they don't chase the game, they change it. Bangladesh arrived here as a collective unit growing into belief. 2 weeks of preparation, as Mark Cox described, have forged more than just tactical understanding. They've built connection, rhythm, trust. There is a calmness about them, a sense that this is a side beginning to understand itself. And yet, even with that belief that there is restraint, because football, as Cox so honestly admits, has a habit, a cruel habit of fumbling those who rise too quickly. And India, on the flip side, they carry the expectation on their shoulders, the clarity of experience. They have won, they have convinced, but they have also learned. 4 SAF championship titles at the age group category, a couple of wins at the under 19 category. Once they